Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics Den. So in this video we are going to create a triangular gradient background in Adobe Illustrator. As you can see on your screen, we have couple of color combinations, so you can try different color combinations. So first of all, I will close this particular file and create a new file and keep the size width 650 points and height around 850 points. Now this is important, keep the color mode to RGB so that the effect will look much better. Create. Now create a rectangle as big as the size of the artboard. Now turn off the outline and apply the gradient color and change the gradient angle by 90 degree. Swap the colors. Now apply different colors. So I will just simply double click on this particular thing and I will choose this color. After that, choose second color and place it around 50% the location, that is, and choose yellow color or one shade of yellow color, maybe this one, orange yellow. Again same color. So this is how it will look. Now again create a circle using the ellipse tool this big and place it at the center of the page or the artboard and swap the colors, and you can delete the center point like this so that it will be more visible on the background like this. Now the important part begins. We have to create a pattern, so for that choose a solid color first, let's say black color, and create a square. By pressing and holding the shift mouse button you can create a square and keep the outline at 2 points and color white. Now copy this by using the Alt key or the Option key in Mac and Control D or Command D to copy. Now select all the shapes, again Alt drag, again Control D. So we have created 9 shapes, 9 squares. Now take the pen tool and turn off the fill color, keep the stroke at white. Now draw this particular shape, complete this, and second shape like this and press escape. Now select all and make sure that stroke is 2 points and white color. Now go to the Pathfinder option and apply divide option. Now ungroup this so that it will become like this, separate, all the elements are separate now. Now to all these shapes we are going to apply some shades of gray. It doesn't really matter which part you choose to apply whatever shade of gray. So I'm going to select these two first to begin with, and I will apply, let's say, this shade of gray, then choose different shades, maybe this darker, now maybe this one, maybe this one, and you can choose random parts, it doesn't really matter, maybe this one like this, and lastly maybe this one. So this is how it will look. It doesn't really matter what color, where you apply what color. Now select all the elements, Ctrl G, make a group out of it and go to window and choose the option called as pattern options, this one over here. Now we have already selected this pattern or the shape that we have created, which is a group. Now go to this place and click on make pattern and click OK. Now if there is spacing between the pattern, then you can reduce the spacing or minimize or remove the spacing. Basically this is how it will look. Now, and make sure that this is linked. So this is how it will look. It looks good. Done. Now as you can see, we have created a pattern. Now we can delete this. Now create a rectangle. Again, maybe take black color and create a rectangle, and now apply this particular pattern to this shape and go to the transparency panel. If the transparency panel is not visible, you can turn it off from the window menu and change the blending mode to overlay. So this is how it will look. Now if you want to change the size of the pattern, the blocks, simply go to the transform menu and make sure from here that transform pattern only option is turned on. So I'll turn this option on, and now you can, and make sure this is linked. Again, you can reduce the block size like this, and whatever you like the size, you can keep it to. So I think this looks good, so I'm keeping it to that, and maybe this one. So adjust accordingly. So this maybe a little bit more. This looks good to me. You can adjust some more. Go to transform again, maybe this one. Yes, looks good to me. Now you can change the color if you want. You can try different colors. So I will select all the elements, and again using Alt key and Shift button, I will copy this. Shift for alignment. Now what I'll do is I will move this particular pattern or the pattern that we have created, and you can simply change the color using the gradient panel. So I will change the colors. Maybe I will choose these colors. So this is how it will look. Again, I will select this particular thing and this one, and maybe change swap. So this is how it will look. Or maybe change, swap the color. So this is how it will look, and you can always try some different color combinations as per your liking, whatever color you like. So this is how basically it is done. So do give it a go, try this out and try different color methods. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye and cheers.